hello again. It's Selena from Building Better Bridges on Tip Tuesday, talking about our passion to purpose journeys. Journeys because it's all of us on this road together. So let's talk about this week, where you've been and how's it going, right? So where have you been? Meaning we're going to start talking about how you started getting to these places in your journey. And, I always like to start with story time. So it is that time. It's story time. So let me tell you, when I started this journey, I talked about my doctoral process and what I did and what what worked and what didn't work. So I talked a little bit about that. So I want to tell you where I am now compared to where I was. And this is what I'm talking about when you're dealing with your passion to purpose. It was a long time coming, and at the end of my so-called journey, right, I thought it was my journey, didn't have the right advisor that was a great fit for me. So I knew this, and so I said, okay, what can I do? So what did I do? As I always tell you, I reached out to my community. Someone I had met, this sister right here, have a picture of this sister right here. Have a picture of, I took a picture with her. This sister talked to me on MLK Day 2019 and said, 2020, I'm sorry. 2020, the years are just like, oh my God, what happened? 2020, before we all shut down, she talked to me via Zoom. I reached out to her a couple of times. The first time, I didn't have the time, and I was like, oh my God, I need her, but I wasn't mentally ready. So 3 months later, I reached out to her again, January of 2020, and I said, can we talk? I really need to discuss some things with you. This sister, and I got to highlight her, Dr. Watson, said to me, you need to get around some people who are going to help push you to the next level. And so when she said all that, I was like, oh my God, I'm nervous. Like, I don't know who to get. Inside, I was thinking, I like this idea, but who would I go to, right? So I say that to you because you have all these thoughts sometimes, like, what are we going to do? But I always know to reach out. So one of the things about how's it going is knowing when to reach out and not feeling ashamed or feeling like you can't do it because you'll look weak or whatever. Forget about all of that. Go find you some positive sisters. So Dr. Watson talked to me for over an hour that day, encouraged me, pushed me, and said, get a whole new group of people. Get a new committee, get a new this, get a new advisor that's going to help you really be the best at what you can be. So this lady right here, Dr. Deckman, is my lady. This is my advisor. I love her. She has helped me, push me through. I highlight these two women today because, we're going into Mother's Day. For you mothers, happy Mother's Day. My mother up in heaven, I thank her for everything. She was that woman that I could count on. She's no longer here, so we have these other women, and I honor you all today. But the one thing I say to you is I use Dr. Watson and Dr. Deckman as proof that there are women out here that can help you. I hear different people say, oh no, women don't do this with it. And that all might be true. All could be true. However, in all of that, there's also truth that there are women who want to see you succeed, who want to see you win. And these are the women that I keep in my circle. People who are naysayers and people who always want to have negative feedback and things like that. If it's not constructive to help me grow, I throw it away. That's just me. You do what you do with yours, but know that in order to move and have progress, you want to find you some people that can help you. So I say all that to tell you about these two women and my journey because I want you to know that I did it. I walked in your shoes first. I didn't just come up and say, oh, I'm just going to try this and I know you should try this. I've never done it. I've walked there first. So what I want to leave you with today is if on your journey, things didn't look too good and you went a little haywire and you feel like you got off track, find you a Dr. Watson. Find you somebody who's going to help push you to your next step. And once you find that sister, and I never forget her words, I want to see you win. And I talked about this in one of my episode 1 or 2, Tip Tuesday 1 or 2. Then I found Dr. Deckman, who was open arms, ready to help me and support me and help me to grow. And I am forever grateful. And so on this week leading into Mother's Day weekend, I say to all you mothers, to all you wannabe mothers, to those who are mothers to people without having children, continue to sow seeds, continue to water people, continue to plant the seeds, continue to let people grow and nourish their growth, no matter where you are in your journey. We all need it. And secondly, go reach out to those women that can help push you to your next step. Okay? And if you haven't checked out any of my interviews, I am continuing on that journey next month. I had to pause so I could finish up some stuff for school, but I will be back and we will be hot and ready to go. So I want to see women of color shine and shine to their fullest. We're all here for a purpose, and let your passion drive you to your purpose. So you know what I say? I'll see you next Tip Tuesday. Until then, peace. Like, subscribe, and share.